Is it safe to get back in the water? Well, we answer that question right now on Conspiracies Unpacked. My name is Danny Clayton, and now we're going to talk about the existence of the Megalodon, an 18-metre long, 60-tonne mega shark. Now, it's said to have been made extinct, but some people think it's still alive and well. And to get to the bottom of this question, we have Dr. Richard Hames. Is a giant shark nipping at our ankles? Could this be true? Are we in the water with something the size of a bus?
No, unfortunately not. 3.6 million years ago, roughly, the Megalodon became extinct.
Okay, so my question to you is that the coelacanth, which is a creature, a fish, that was supposed to have gone extinct in the Cretaceous period, 66 million years ago, they found that again. They discovered a completely extinct animal. Could this not happen with the Megalodon?
Probably not. You see, the Megalodon lived in warm waters, and in fact, it was the cooling of the Earth at that time that caused a lot of sea mammals to go out of existence, and that was the food for the Megalodon. So probably couldn't survive in today's waters anyway.
Yes, but there are some footage found on the internet, like a bunch of different videos. Look, I will say murky footage that do appear to have a large creature in the shot. Are you saying that all of this was just fake?
It's bunkum.
It's bunkum. What's bunkum?
Yes, it's fake. It's fake. I mean, it's so easily manipulated, isn't it? Visual data now is you can fake anything.
Mm. Now, I know that sharks as a species, generally, they're cartilaginous, which suggests that they don't have skeletons and that their bodies rot away, and then there's not really a huge amount of evidence besides their teeth and their jaws, which are a little bit firmer. So with that in mind, isn't it possible for something that big to kind of rot away in the depths of the ocean and us never to find it?
Again, Danny, probably not, because the teeth are huge. The Megalodon had 18 centimeter serrated teeth in two rows. And as you probably know, sharks, they get a new, depending on what they eat, they get a new set of teeth roughly every 2 to 3 weeks. So the Megalodon would have got through a whole load of teeth. But the marks that would have been left on whales, for example, or the mammals that they ate would have been clear. And also at the bottom of the ocean, we'd be seeing a lot of Megalodon teeth, which we're not.
Okay. But conspiracy theorists would argue that right now on Earth, there is 1.35 billion trillion litres of water. I mean, how much of a percentage of that have humans explored? Surely there is enough room for mystery.
I think there's a little tiny room for mystery, but that's about it.
Okay. When people also say that the Mariana Trench, that is, I believe it's 66,000 feet deep, which is considered a little bit more than the Everest is tall. I mean, what about down there? Isn't there enough room down there for mysterious creatures to exist without our knowledge?
There's enough room, but again, it's very cold down there. And the warm waters that Megalodon needed don't exist in the trench.
How do you account for all of the eyewitness accounts, like off the coasts of Indonesia, where fishermen have long spoken about mega sharks that are 100 foot long, or the old wives' tale of El Diablo Negro in Mexico, which was otherwise known as the Black Demon, which attacked fishermen's boats? So with all of these personal accounts, how do we explain those?
Good question. I mean, I think we see things a lot that actually aren't there, but what the most important thing is looking for the evidence that something is still there. And in terms of the Megalodon, there is no evidence, and that evidence would be probably two things. The first would be a whole lot of teeth, which they shed about 40,000 during a lifetime, because sharks replace their teeth every 2 to 3 weeks, and we don't see those any longer, except in fossilized remains. Secondly, we'd see the results of their attacks on other mammals, including whales, in terms of the teeth marks, but we don't. The evidence simply is not there.
What about the idea that the shark was so successful at hunting that it just doesn't leave any survivors to tell the tale?
Well, it was. It was an amazing predator, and it was very successful. But unfortunately, when the conditions around you change and life becomes impossible, then you go extinct.
Okay. So if we are going to ease everyone's minds who want to go for a dip in the hot weather this weekend, the final question: is it plausible that the Megalodon is still lurking in the waters of planet Earth?
I think you can rest assured and go surfing safely.
Okay, so is it safe to get back in the water? Yes, it is. This is Conspiracies Unpacked.